This afternoon we're in Southampton and we're on board this island packet 485 named Island Wanderer. She's a 2008 boat launched in 2009 and she was actually the Southampton Boat Show flagship in 2008 as a preview model. She's had one owner from new, and today I just want to give you a little walkthrough of her interior just so you can see how her interior is laid out and how she's set up for cruising. Now, the first thing you can see is immediately she's extremely bright and spacious. This is a very luxurious long-distance blue water cruiser. You're certainly going to feel at home here, whether you're off cruising or whether you're just staying in your home port. She's a very, very comfortable boat and extremely well laid out. That table you can see against the wall, I'll show you later on, but it actually drops down and turns into a table big enough to cover the whole saloon. So first of all, I'm going to go forward. And before we go into the forward double that you can see in front of us, on our port side there was a door to a head, but on our starboard side here is a starboard bunk cabin. And you can see there are two bunks in here, but the bottom one in fact will convert to a small double. So effectively you can have three in this cabin. I'm just going to pan round here because I also want to show you just on the floor here as we look down. There's the controls for the water maker. She's very well specified, this boat, for long distance cruising. The full details are on our website at www.jryachts.com. But we'll move forward now into this very spacious double berth. Very, very comfortable place to be. Lovely woodwork, and she's nice and bright. And if we pan up, you can see there's a hatch just above. Fly screens as well there. So a very comfortable double cabin. It's not the master cabin. I'm just looking over on the starboard side here, some hanging lockers, beautifully finished woodwork. I've been a fan of island packets for a long time. I love the way their interiors are finished. It's a very comfortable place to be, very warm. I love the woodwork. The lockers are all lined as well. Now as we come back alongside on our port side here, this is the other door to the heads, so a separate door into the heads from the cabin here, and it's divided in two, so there's a division for the shower. So it's a big head with a secondary shower unit inside, which is divided off by this door. I'll just pan up so you can see. Again, it's all beautifully finished. And you can stand or sit in that shower. So we'll come back through that passageway that we came through in the beginning, and we can have another look at the saloon from this angle. So there's a smaller table here. This is a sort of cocktail table or side table. You can actually convert one of these sofas into a double as well, and there are good sea berths in this saloon. So she will in fact sleep 10. You can see reverse cycle air conditioning outlets there. Lovely and bright. When we started this video it was actually raining slightly, there was a squall coming through, but now it's bright sunshine. You can see in both weather conditions she's always been nice and bright and comfortable. So we'll come over now onto the port side to the navigation station. That flickering you can see on the chart plotter is just the difference in the frame rate from the video camera we're using. But there's a great lovely seating area here. This is a proper navigation station. Again, look at the website to see her full spec, because it is extensive, but she has great communications. She has SSB, she has fleet broadband, she has AIS, she has two modern Raymarine E-series plotters. As I say, check the website for the full details. So we'll come back round now onto the starboard side and we can have a look at her galley. This is a very safe and secure galley, extremely well thought out. Being an American boat, refrigeration is a high priority, and the refrigeration on this boat is fantastic. I'm going to show you here exactly how these tops lift. This is a fridge on one side and a freezer on the other. I'm just going to show you this soft strut that they use, and these are very, very deep refrigeration units. There was also, you may have seen, a black drawer which was a pull-out cold drawer where you can store things like chocolate, etc. So looking around, you can see a double sink. She's well ventilated in the galley. I'm showing the red lighting on there because that's what you'll be using if you're on night watch. Very safe and secure, as I say. There's a crash bar here for the cooker. Lots and lots of stowage. There's also good access in here into the engine compartment. And now we'll move into the master double cabin. You'll see just on the back wall there on our left as we pan round, that door is access to more stowage. There's a huge lazarette. It's absolutely huge. There's a washing machine in there as well. So lots and lots of carrying capacity on this boat. But this is a really comfortable cabin. Very, very, very bright. Nicely laid out. Lots of stowage again. This door here leads to another ensuite heads. Again, it's divided in two, so separate area for the shower. And we'll come back now into the galley and come forward through this passageway. You can see her battery controls down there towards the floor area right in front of us. And what I want to show you now, we'll just come up to this bulkhead. You can see on the right hand side above the countertop, that's the controls for refrigeration. But I just want to show you, I'm going to drop some stills in and show you how these tables work, because they're very, very well thought out. So the occasional table can be removed, and then the main saloon table will drop down like this, and you can also open it up. So that's now covering the entire width of the saloon, which is a big saloon. So it's very, very smart, very clever. As I say, there's an extensive specification on this boat on our website at www.jryachts.com. She's extremely well equipped. She has a bow thruster, she has electric winches, she has a man drive autopilot, in-mast furling, water maker, air conditioning, SSB, fleet broadband. It's an extensive list, so please take time to read it. It's at www.jryachts.com, and she's an Island Packet 485 for sale with John Rodriguez Yachts.